Now, one good thing for Pia is, you know, she's seen a couple ladies already play pretty darn well here on this, you know, the main match table, right? So, lady from Bulgaria, Christina, and then Kelly didn't play a bad match last night. She just, you know, had an unfortunate scratch when she was trying to make that comeback, and I think Pia's going to do her thing here.
Yeah, Kristina Zlateva, the lady you're talking about, she was playing Victor Zielinski and led 5-2, having been 2-0 down. Later was 6-4 in front. And look at this. That'll settle her down. Great start in no time at all. Pia Filler picks out the combination and leads Mario He 1-0. Well, you said she was looking for a good start, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Couldn't hope for much better than that.
Oh, yeah, and she's a lady that is around great pool all the time, so no doubt she understands the percentages in this match. So maybe she has to take a few chances here and there, and a pretty smart guess on a 2-9 combo there to open our match.
Another lady who is such a part of the fabric of the pool scene. Full of smiles this morning, Kelly, despite her elimination last night.
Wow. Well, that wouldn't have hung in the first 2 days, so the table tightening up a little bit. And it was just kind of an interesting play with ball in hand to play underneath the 3 right there when you did have options to get above it. Don't really want to fault it. I guess it's a little hindsight maybe, but. Yeah, nothing wrong with a few testers early, because you normally figure you're going to have to make some to win a match. And he's a little quick with the transition right now. Mario usually really flows through the ball nicely, like most of the bigger guys in the game, really a sweet stroke, but just a little quick at the moment. And that's definitely a sign of nerves. Even there, you could see it wasn't as fluid as normal. Expect him to improve as the match goes.
Well, it's been a good start from Pia Filler, but there's no getting away from the fact it could have been a good deal better. It was a great chance for 3-0. She didn't take it, missed the 3. He has closed to 2-1 down.
Lay Pia behind the 3. Yeah, I like that shot. And the reason being is, you know, you can go for more devastating snookers, right? But it's important here early to make your opponent kick at the ball.
Another player who's raced into a 3-0 lead, Moritz Neuhausen against Mickey Kraus.
Well, I really expect, you know, maybe not winning the championship, but I do expect Mickey Kraus to make some noise here this year, in some big tournaments.
Extension code.
Yeah, and a lot of players have actually gone 3-0 up already. Mika Immonen, 2001 champion. 3-0 lead over Bader Alawadi.
All right. 3 rails here, I think, anyways, to the back of the 1. Had to elevate just to swerve the ball a little bit, create a little more angle, and maybe just needed a hair more side spin.
Ball in hand. Start the clock, please.
Super thin little hit on the 1 here. It's gonna maybe get away from her just a skosh.
It's one I've not heard before, a skosh. What on earth is that?
A touch, just a little.
Okay.
Now he does have a piece of the 1, but he's going to go ahead and take on the offensive shot, the jump shot in the side. Beauty.
Yeah, and on the 3 as well. So a chance to lead for the first time in the match.
Yeah, I think at this moment it's important, all these shots. I mean, I know this should be a fairly routine shot on the 3, real natural to get on the 4, but a bit shaky so far. Could be one for the highlight reel. Oh, that was sweet.
I was going to say as well, from the point of view of Low Ho Sum, if you're going to play Eklund Catchy, tough player to beat, but play him in the morning, because he is not a morning person, to put it mildly.
Well, also early in the event, even though we are on the final 64. Oh, she's going forward here. That's yeah, that was surprising going forward, just because, you know, the following the ball in wasn't expected, but it looked like she had to contact the purple maybe going forward with the cue ball. So a little surprising to me.
Well, that could be harder to get over than the missed 3.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he's stuck between here. The cross side bank is sitting there. It's a little thin. He's got to cut it back a bit, but I wouldn't doubt if he goes for it. Could play a safety. It's not the easiest safety to secure a snooker. I like him shooting at this bank, though. It's just a rolling ball, little left English. Cue ball should come up by the 5, couple rails, and have a nice shot on the 2. Yeah, nicely played. And those are the type of shots that are going to make differences in this tournament. And the reason being is the guys who bury those, or players, let's say, excuse me on that, are going to maybe put some racks together, right? With this winter break format, you're going to be on the fence if you're going to play the safety or go offensive. And you'll see some offensive choices because the guys know that they can sit their opponent down for 4 or 5 racks. Winning a pretty nice event in Ohio. A lot of great players, so he's the type of guy just like any of us, you know, once you get a little more settled, you know, you get comfortable with the break, you get confident with a few things, it's just a matter of getting some shots after the break and taking advantage. And Darren Appleton has been relentless on table 2 now. I believe, is it 9-2 or 10-2 now?
Code.
Yeah, 9-2 now for Darren Appleton.
A little thin here on the 8, so I don't believe he can go forward. So maybe a big draw stroke here. Yeah, super nice shot. And I don't know if you noticed, but did you see how much longer the swing was there, right? So that always tells you the timing's good when the swing seems a little longer.
Mario Herra.
Well, those early concerns are a distant memory now for Mario He. He's on the hill at 10-2.
Again, you think this lady ain't still trying to win? A lot of players, you know, down 10-2 would have taken a stab at that, you know, half a pocket on the 6, and she still believes she can put some racks together, maybe put a little heat on. You never know.
Job done for Darren Appleton. He's beaten Thomas Kaplan 11-2. And will now play Eklund Catchy or Low Ho Sum in the next round.
Oh, Mario's put together a highlight reel here in this last, what would be this last rack. What a shot on the 6. I don't know who gave Darren his nickname, and they're good, but I like him as the Bulldog. I'll tell you, he gets that face going. I like his chances.
So Pia Filler was leading 2-0. She missed a 3 when she had a really good chance to stretch that lead, and she hasn't won another rack since then. Mario He then wins by 11 racks to 2 and goes through to the last 32 of the World Championship.
SVB knows the importance of these type of racks. He's no stranger to this situation. He's a little bit fortunate on the first shot, but then he's played a couple of good shots. Left himself a little funny on this 8 though, JJ.
Yeah, the speed was off there, and the 4 ball, he kind of wobbled in the pocket. It caught his attention big time, and I don't know if you notice how long he stayed down on that 6 ball, right? Wanting to make sure he hit it a little more pure, and what's made him one of the best forever is recognizing what went wrong, even in the midst of a match. Watch out, cue ball. Should be fine. And then kind of fixing that that bit of a mistake.
Five-time US Open champion SVB takes the first rack.
Is tenfold compared to snooker and English pool, and you might think it looks easy when you're watching it on television, but when you're out there it's a lot tougher than where it looks.
Yeah, well, we know you are one of the best under pressure, and best of luck for the last 32. I've got a sneaky feeling you're going to go deep.
You never know, do you? It'd be nice.
There's life in the old dog yet. Well, JJ.
What was, I don't know.
Well, we're seeing SVB.
Well, he almost made a good hit.
Yeah, I know,
I mean,
right?
Is that allowed to go 4 rails? Look how close he comes to the 1 ball here.
Yeah. We're so used to seeing Shane's highlight reels all over social media, and I'm afraid that one will be doing the rounds as well. That was incredible.
Everything about this 7 ball's no good. He's long distance, he's straight, nothing easy to get on the 8. But if he is to bury it and draws the ball back, could do a lot for his confidence. Wow, sweet stroke there.
Wow, look at that ball.
Yeah, looked like he barely hit it, right?
Well, that was also a nice shot, little tester. This will send a little message to SVB.
Absolutely.
The message has been sent. Bahram Lotfy takes an early lead in this matchup. He leads SVB 2 racks to 1. Yeah, and just bumping the 9 ball out of the way there has just made this shot a lot easier, because if the 9 was still where it was, this positional shot can get a little bit funky at times. Now there's a bigger window, isn't there?
I like 2 rails just like that, especially on this table. I try to stay away from the inside English if I can.
Yeah, got into the cue ball nicely there, pulled it back, so he's about to tie this match up. There it is. It's 3-3. SVB is back in this game. You can forget about what's happened. It's game on.
Somebody that's motivated his young career, right? Filler, a guy who hit the scene running, doing very well in big events at such a young age.
Is this the start of the big package that Shane often does on pool players? 5-3, he's opened up a 2-gap lead.
Watch the 8. Watch hitting the 8. Oh, did he overcut that? I thought he made it, and I just started watching the cue ball.
No, he overcut it. Well, this is the biggest rack of the match so far. This is into the 12th rack, and can Lotfy pot this 6 and get on the 7? Nice. He's gone in a little thick, but it's okay.
Yeah,
what's he faced with here, JJ?
Well, he's faced with, he's pretty full here. And the thing is, he's okay to get on the 8, but speed control is going to matter. He doesn't want to get too thin, whether he's on one side of the 8 or the other. Thin is not what he wants.
This looks okay.
Yeah, he's all right. He was off the. It's still a little touchy. But
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's that little touch on, but I think he's okay. Oh, he's playing it with a flat cue, so.
I think he still has his extension. No, he's used it, so he's got to get on with it. Now he's elevating the cue, so watch out. Missable ball. Wow, that go-in spin right there.
Oh, they're not nice to see, though, are they? They're the balls that should be staying up. That's where the pressure comes in, and the better cue ball, but it's gone in, and this 9 to tie the match up.
And Shane's the type that isn't going to get upset about that 8 ball. He saw kind of. He's going to rest near the rail. Now over the side pocket, so that helps. It's just going to end up, yeah, it's going to end up just fine.
Yeah, he's a little close to his work. Maybe he didn't want to be drawing it that close to the 8, but as it's happened, it's not a bad little angle, this, and he's done well this here, hasn't he? Because Shane won 5 racks on the spin earlier on.
Well, he's going to rest near the rail. It held up though, so Lotfy should take a lead here at 8-7, and he's broke the balls great, right? I mean, so
yeah,
you don't expect
has.
that to change.
He has broke the balls well, and he's played well. He's going to be feeling it now. Can he do the unthinkable and knock SVB out of this tournament? Now you can see an edge of this. Is there going to be a gap? Is there going to be a gap for Shane? There isn't. He's have to go airborne here, I believe. 2 ballies near the pocket, so you would fancy him. You would back him to make the 2. It's all about, can he control the cue ball? Maybe just get the cue ball over to the left side of the table.
And he's only going over a portion of the 9, so really, I like his chances here to run out.
Well controlled, very well controlled. Under the gun as well. 8-7 down in a race to 11. Wasn't just making the ball, it was purposely played with the cue ball to get it over to the left.
I love the shot clock. I wish I would have played most of my career with the shot clock, even though I wasn't the fastest player, but I just like the pressure of the shot clock.
You didn't look like you looked at the Moscow Cup, JJ. You set me up a treat.
Yeah, you're right. Straight in. I set him up straight in.
As soon as you started like saying it, I thought, oh, I've got him here. I've got him.
You were waiting for that weak moment of mine, weren't you? I can leave now, right, Carl? You're satisfied? I can go.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, I got to watch what I say around here. Yeah. Maybe that's my defense. I didn't play my entire career with the shot clock. Beautiful safety there from Shane, though, at a big moment.
Extension, please.
Next time, I'll make sure I make my way over next time at my own expense for your laughs.
I can't see the screen. My eyes are watering.
Yeah, right.
I'm laughing. Oh.
A bit of fun here on day 3. All business for these two in the arena, though. Hard to get a rail with this kick shot. You just don't, having to put that much spin, you just don't get that much speed on it, right?
Ball in hand. Start the clock, please.
He's kicking at this.
Well, he's kicking too low, too. This is not going to get it, I don't think. This is going into the 5, isn't it?
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
Yeah, that looked way low, yeah.
Yeah, and we're only getting the TV view. But I was with you. That was strange, that.
Yeah, that looked way off. At least a diamond, maybe,
Left clock,
right?
please.
The nerves can get you in that regard as well. There's a little bit of the table you're not used to, but I think Carl and I both recognized that that was going to be quite a bit off. Just cheats the pocket a little bit here. No big deal.
Good rack in the end. Things started to get a little bit scary. And now he would have liked the cue ball out a little bit more, but that's just the stage of this match where this 9-ball to get on the hill. It's there, JJ. SVB. He's in double figures. 10-9.
Done. Is he going to draw back? Okay. It's a little preference, I guess. Draw back to the head string, maybe. Well, look at this shot. Did you expect that? He's going to get thin on this from nowhere. I don't know the reason why that was the shot.
I can't believe he's played that shot. I really can't.
Yeah, he could have stunned 6 or 8 inches to the left of the 7 and had a very natural.
Yeah, or if he's going to play that shot, just play it a little softer.
Yeah,
don't go
lighter.
to the rail.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's okay. We're probably over-egging it, but just when I seen the cue ball start flying around the table, I was like, what?
Well, maybe so, but we look at long term, right? I mean, long term, you could make a mistake in that situation that could cost you.
He thought the same because he was smiling, wasn't he?
Yeah.
You know? He'll be so delighted just to get this match out of the way. He's not been on his A game. He's played some good stuff, but he's made a few little errors. And he'll just be glad to get through to the next round. Forget about it. Lotfy's put up a great performance. It's been a good match. But it's SVB who looks like he's going to take it. He needs this simple 9-ball to book 11-9 win over Denmark's Bahram Lotfy. 5-time US Open champ. Still in search of his first World Pool Championship win.